Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Surviving Mars. And when we last left off, we expanded our infrastructure just a bit, got 4 full batteries online. We're working on giving us more oxygen and water. Unfortunately, this dust storm for the next 8 hours is going to hamper production a bit. Luckily, our fuel refinery is still pumping out fuel, so we're working on filling up our rocket. 40 out of 50, so 10 more fuel for that rocket, and then we can get this one off the launch pad as well, which will be beneficial because we need to bring some stuff to Mars. So we're running low on polymer, and I think we want to build the RC transport. That way we can head out this way and pick up some of the metal that we don't have the reach to, as well as build some more sensor towers, say down here and down here. That way we can improve the scan quality in these general vicinities here. I'll go ahead and build those and see what it would take to build those things. Basically, what we were waiting on is just the right amount of oxygen and water to sustain a dome. So hopefully today we can start building that dome. Infrastructure, the sensor tower, it just needs a metal and a electronic part. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to get it to over here without that next rocket. So the question is, do we bring more drones? Our hub can hold 18 out of 40, and we may bring another drone hub down this way. That way we can, continue building out here, especially if we find water down here. That's going to be really, really important. Let's go ahead and look at our rocket menu here. We want another cargo rocket. We have 2.1 or 2,000 million, so 2 billion. We definitely want the RC transport. That's going to be 200 million. We've got 26 drones. Let's add 5 more drones, and then we need some polymers. So 20 polymers should be okay. As far as other prefabs go, we're good on... Let's see, we need some vaporators for sure. Let's bring a couple vaporators. When the dust storm settles, we'll be able to do something like that. And another drone hub right there, which leaves us with about $1 billion. But I think that's going to be fine. This is going to be Saka 3. Saka number 3, booyah, and launch the rocket. So by the time the rocket gets here, the dust storm should be done, and we can land it just fine. Unfortunately, our launch pad is not going to be clear, but we can drop him over here where we're not building yet. Nothing will get too awful dusty, and everything will be good to go. Hold on just a minute. Cut that. Apply. All right, turning the music down. I like you, Pan Am Massacre, or whatever your name is, but now is not the time. All right, so 4 fuel in that and 42 fuel in that, just 8 more fuel. I'm really looking forward to getting more moisture vaporators around here to improve our water production. That one just isn't enough. And then once our cargo transport or our RC transport comes down, we can essentially carry some, the one electronic part and the one metal over here so that the drones can build our sensor tower, and they don't require any maintenance. So if we put a sensor tower over here and a sensor tower over here by this crater, we'll get a pretty good range as far as that's concerned. Our drones are still going to work, picking up all of this metal, and once all that metal is acquired, we'll take our RC transport to pick all this up and deposit it closer to home. Well, as home would be. Let's take a look at our research and make sure we're okay. The Mars crowdfunding will be done shortly. We're still outsourcing some science, so we'll get our money back that we spent outsourcing, and then we can reduce the fuel need and then get the Moxie upgrade, which produces more oxygen. And RC transports harvest resource faster, and the storage is increased by 15. Since we're actually bringing one of those, it might not be a bad idea to put that in the queue as well. And once this is done, we'll take a look down here and see what this unlocks. So that will be fine.
Research complete.
All right, Mars crowdfunding is done. That unlocks more applicants will start to appear on Earth. We should be okay as far as our applicants are concerned. We haven't even looked at our applicants yet because we're not in the market to build a dome just yet, but maybe we can work on that. We should have plenty of concrete. We have 117 concrete, and then let's see what else that will take to make here. We want to build a dome. Our basic dome is 20 metal. We have turn 26, 10 polymer, which we only have 9. We've got more coming on the rocket. We could get a head start here. The micro dome doesn't require any polymer though. That requires 20. Leak detected. Our noble robots should be able to hop on that. Where is our leak? They should repair it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Hopefully we have enough parts to do such things as these. Are you repairing? Yeah, it looks like you are. Or that could just be the maintenance for the Moxie. Yeah, that's just maintenance work for the Moxie. We're leaking power. Is that a cable? Trying to see here. We have more than enough metal to get it done. It's just a matter on if these drones feel froggy enough to do that. So a micro dome, what will that allow us to do? The micro dome will fit right there. It's on uneven terrain and blocking objects. I believe once we launch the rocket, we'll be able to start creating this dome, and it'll be in range of this rare metals deposit, and that will allow us to start sending money back. All right, so we got 7 metals in sector G6, like a G6. Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6. All right, 10% there, 86% there. That's good that these are later in the queue. Later, we should be getting a boost from the sensor tower we're going to plop down there. So it'll work its way around. It'll be okay through here. 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, yeah. We'll be fine until we get the next one done. Hopefully we can find some frickin' water. That would be ideal. We're just finding concrete for now. 21 hours left in this storm here. We have our metals depot already set up, and that's out of range. So once all of our metals are picked up over here by these fine drones, we'll be able to move our remote over here and continue picking up even more metal right here and right here. They'll always have something to do for sure. Medium workload, but they should tear through this metal fairly quickly. How's our storage bay doing? 98 of 180, so over halfway done. And once our RC transport comes, we'll definitely be able to pick all that stuff up and bring it over to a more centralized location. We can fill up that metals depot just fine, and we may make another metals depot nearby so that the little drones can do their business and not take a poop or anything like that, but they can get the work done. All right, so we're still producing fuel, yes? Yes, indeed. There is fuel number 47. If we're lucky, we'll be able to pump out 3 more fuel and launch this rocket so our next rocket can land. Well, no, we need to clear the space for the for the dome. So we may move it just further down range over here. So kind of land it off to the side, but still well within range of our drone hub and our supply depots. Indeed, 3 more metal, or 3 more fuel. I don't know if we can take off during a dust storm, but I think we'll be able to get that 3 fuel in the 18 hours that it's going to be. How's our research? Are we still outsourcing? Yes, indeed. That's going to kick off fairly well, that our rockets will need less fuel. And shuttles, really, really handy. So once we can unlock the shuttle bay and get some shuttles going, they'll require less fuel to run as well. And that's all well and good. And then by that time, we can boost up the magnetic filtering and get more Moxie pumping out. So our 1 Moxie will be able to supply a lot of oxygen. We've got 2 full tanks as it is. Each one of these can hold 100 oxygen and put out 10. So we've got an output of 20 and almost an output of 30. and 300 stored oxygen. So everything is awesome. All right, here comes fuel number 48. How are things going down here with our remote? Still picking up all that metal. I mean, these guys are doing it to it. Hello, drone number 21. You doing the work? Good job. Yeah, 8 drones can chew up a deposit fairly quickly. And we've got quite a bit of metal. We don't have to worry about metal anytime soon. And then once this delivery is done, we won't have to worry about polymers. We brought some, I don't think we brought some extra machine parts. Let's see, do we have the technology to build a machine part factory? Because that would be nice indeed. I say, I know you're here. There's the metals extractor. And these are rare metals, yes? Yes, indeed. Polymer factory, electronics factory, machine parts factory. Needs 3D machining in the robotics tech. Where is our robotics tech? So once we get transport optimization, it's kind of a backwards way to do it. I don't want to outsource again because we have no money coming back in until we can get some of these rare metals exported. Now, as far as machine parts go, I think that's just metals. I'm not sure. But if it's rare metals, we've got a very high grade underground rare metal. And I don't see any other rare metals a-working, unfortunately. Nice. Last little bit of metals. Got a couple recharging. Yeah, I'm glad the RC Commander doesn't need charged. That's a really big handy help. Now we do need a dome over here as well. For the research boost, have a scientific dome over here. That's going to be a long way to run cable. But if we were to put a dome down and specialize it, that'd be very handy. Handy indeed. All right, 13 hours until the dust storm is over. We're getting the last little bit of metals. Some drones are coming back to recharge. Hopefully they're not going to clog up the works too awful much. Oh, and the dust is coming off of them. Low water resource. Well, good thing we don't have a dome to support. Will we have enough to make fuel, though? It's 50 out of 50. Ready for takeoff. Yeah, let's go. Oh, wait until the storm is over. That's fine. So 12 hours, this can take off. I believe the fuel will then start to be pumped up in this rocket here. What is our water? We're losing 1 water because our vaporator is not producing. Yeah, eventually we are going to run out of water, but that's fine. We're not supporting any life. These drones don't need water. Yeah, that tank is draining really, really quickly. Once we get a couple more vaporators up in this piece, we'll be okay. We can put one over here. And if we extend the line out from this, like say down here, we can get out of the range of this vaporator. We can't put anything in this circle for fear of reduction. And then we do have those upgrades. So very, very nice. Once we get the vaporators down, we upgrade them, we can start pumping out a lot of water and get a couple extra water towers done. All right, 9 hours. It's a long dust storm indeed, but fuel is continuing to come on over until we run out of water at least. We'll be able to make 9 more fuel, I believe, and then production is going to cease, and we'll have to get our next rocket down quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah, these drones are going to really start chewing through this metal. We'll have a nice big depot right there. And we got 2 metals within range right here, so it shouldn't take the drones too awful long to corral this up. And then our transport can do the work.
Research complete.
All right, less fuel. So 30 out of 30. ready for takeoff. What happened to our fuel, our 20 fuel that was on there? Did it go over here? No, it didn't. Are they going to have to unload this rocket now? That indeed is the question. Or did we just lose 20 fuel in the ether somewhere? It's kind of crummy if we did. We spent a lot of time on that. All right, the next step is the polymer factory. I mean, that'd be handy, indeed. Produces polymers from water and fuel. Might as well start researching it. We don't need a subsurface heater, and we don't have the ability to do deep scans yet, or deep mining, so deep scanning wouldn't really do us any good either. Tell you, I'm a little concerned about our 20 fuel. I don't like the fact that we lost 20 fuel in that, and they're like not queuing up to take the fuel out and put it in this one, because that would be extremely handy. All right, 7 hours, and I doubt we can land in a dust storm. So luckily this rocket can stay in orbit for a bit. Since they're not carrying any live payload, we can keep them in orbit until this clears out. And then we can start getting some water back. Yeah, it's down to 6. We can only make 6 more fuel out of it. Luckily our power is fine. But it's just water we're on the struggle bus with now. 137 concrete there. And is it just me, or are they not producing as much waste rock as they used to? When the concrete generator used to run, like, I would fill up 10 of these frickin' dumping sites in like no time flat. Or maybe the fact that it's not pulling that much concrete out isn't helping. So 16 per soul and 16 per soul. So both are producing the same amount of concrete, even though they're not sitting completely on the deposit, which is all well and good. Our rocket is almost here, 4 hours left in the dust storm, and the last little bit of metal is being policed up here. Hopefully these 2 guys can finish up. We do have plenty in reserve if they don't finish up, but no, not finished yet. Is drone 25 going to be the lucky drone? Go ahead and pull all that metal out, sir. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of metal for the cause. Our transport will have to make a bunch of transport runs between there and there, but we'll have metal for days, which is good. Anything that's maintained by metal, we can definitely keep on keeping on. Holy crap, guys. Before you guys going to hop on it? Yeah, this metal deposit's going to go away pretty quick. There they go. All right. So once everyone is done and dropping off, we'll move them on over to this next depot. Not as much metal in this location, but that's all well and good. So these drones are going to chill out. Hopefully, do any of them need to charge? We might as well tell them to recharge while they wait. That one definitely needs a recharge. And then when they all get dropped off and charged up, we'll move them on over. We're not in any really big hurry. The storm will go away in an hour. We can take this rocket off, drop off the next rocket, and all these guys are going to kick back into action. I was hoping we would discover another anomaly here. 83% scan. Maybe we can find something over here. Then once our transport lands, we can get our new scanning tower over here for free. No power, no maintenance required. I do like that for sure. All right, so everything is ready. We've got a little bit of a queue to charge up. So he should move out of the way. This next one should charge up. And when he is all charged and ready to go, we'll pack everyone up and move them on over here. Go ahead, sir. Half battery. There you go. Everything is awesome. Dust storm is clearing. Let's move the RC transport on over. Everyone's going to corral in and start going. Let's take this rocket off. Let's see if we Yeah, there's no expeditions to send, so we don't have to worry about that. Return to Earth, please.
Milestone achieved.
Launch a rocket from Mars, 250 research points. I like it. Yeah, hopefully our Moxie will... Oh, we barely made it. There's 0.5 water left in our tank to continue making fuel. Once that rocket is lifted off and gone, we'll land that other one just over here. Say right about there. Kind of a tricksy maneuver in real life. You don't want to be taking a rocket off when you land it, unless you're SpaceX or something. All right. Remote rover is about on location. Our second rocket should be landing here shortly. Here it comes. And then all these drones should get to work really quickly. Thank you. Find water on Mars. Still haven't done that. Constructing a dome. We'll get there. Human on Mars. First Martian born. Food. Breakthroughs. Everything is awesome. All right, there they go. Nice shadow. Doing the touchdown. Hopefully we have enough space here on our... Oh, sweet. Sweet action. RC Explorer. Get over here and scan, please. Hopefully that is a research breakthrough or something that could really help us out. Let's make sure we have plenty in the queue. Yeah, even if we got a free 1,000, we would go on to the next one. That'd be handy. All right, RC Transport, your first task, good sir, is to load metals. And then once he gets all fully loaded, we can drop off all of our metal over here in a central location. Yes, I know a heavy load, but I mean, there's a lot to unload on this rocket. All right, so your drones right there. Let's select all the drones to this drone hub, please. Yeah, pulling all those polymers off. So yeah, we brought a crap ton of polymers, so I think we'll be okay. We didn't bring any machine parts this time around.
Research complete.
All right, magnetic filtering is done. So that is an upgrade for our Moxie. We'll go ahead and upgrade that for 5 polymers. So it's a good thing that we brought polymers on this mission. And yeah, rocket is almost unloaded. Let's make this low priority and make this a higher priority for the fuel. So we can take it off, and then the next rocket that we can land right here on the launch pad. All right, so the dome. We were working on the dome. All right, you've got all 30 of your metals. Go ahead and unload them here, please. We'll just have him do some shuttle runs. It'll be a while. He'll be moving back and forth for a bit. But we should have plenty of metal to spare. Let's take a look at the map here. Yeah, we are doing that one. We also need to get, once our RC commander is done, and they have all the metal attained, we'll go ahead and move him over here and get a scanning beacon ready to go. All right, so we want infrastructure, a sensor tower. Too far from a drone commander, that's fine. We need 1 metal and 1 electronic part. So when our transport is done, we'll have him pick up 1 metal, and we'll have him pick up 1 electronic part from our hub, and have him head on that way. We'll just unload it right there at the sensor tower location, and everything will be okay. Our drones, our remote drones should be okay. All right, Moxie. Can we do our our Vaporator upgrade? All right, that one's upgraded. Next step is our prefab vaporators. We need some production. Life support, moisture vaporator. Let's see, that's in the way, but that isn't, and that is fine and dandy. We'll vaporator right there. Put the upgrade on it quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then we'll start getting some more water up in this piece. There we go. Next vaporator going up. Next vaporator we can put further up north on this line here. All right, load resource metal. All right, so that's his one metal. And then we also need to load up an electronic. All right, vaporator. We want to upgrade you with 2 more polymer, please. And we'll really start pumping out the water. It is a shame that we are not drilling for water yet. But that's just sort of the random map and how that goes. 15 out of 30, so fuel should be coming in much, much better. Moxie was being upgraded, yes. Yes, indeed. Produces 4.5. So we've almost got 3 complete oxygen storage tanks, which is very nice. Well, let's see, we need to unload. Unload, resource please, the electronics. We want you to unload 7 because we only need 1. Well, we'll actually keep 2 on. All right. Head on down here and unload your resources in the far end, please.
Anomaly analyzed.
All right, successfully
We found
analyzed.
some useful material in the debris from a small meteorite.
Nice, we discovered 30 rare materials. Every little bit helps. Oh, nice. So just rare materials for the free pickings. I like it. I like it indeed. Our pickup truck can go ahead and head up there, grab those rare metals and get them down. Our next boy is going to come down here and get that tower done. And then we should get massive scanner boosts here. While he's down here, is there any metal to grab while we're here? Would be handy to grab like a metal really quick, so we can put another sensor tower off to the left. But to no avail. That's fine. All right, so the drones are not auto-balancing, which is fine. They're having a drag race. All right, vaporator is producing water. That's producing water. That's increasing. Let's go ahead and extend out our pipe work. Let's see, our pipe work. Pipes, pipes, pipes. Life support pipe. We can go out here a bit. And then we can put out our power. Although I don't know if the vaporator needs power or not. We'll run power cables just in case. Never hurts. Something like that. And then our prefab vaporator. It's going to have to go out a ways, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to have to, like, come out here. That's fine. All right, pipes. Continue on. And then power. Continue on, please. Nice, so that'll kick up. We'll be getting more vaporators online and really get this water going. We can put our water tanks along this line. Over halfway done there. Still driving, almost within range of the sensor tower. We can have the pickup truck pick up that second electronic part and head on over here. Maybe pick up one metal from here and then put it right along here for the boost. Would be handy indeed. Building not working. Oh, well, power is coming. Pipes are coming. Just hold on to your britches. And 2 polymer, sure. Go ahead and upgrade that. Water vaporator is blowing up. And now we should really start to get a surplus of water here. Nice. Feeling good in the neighborhood. So yeah, we're good on everything there. That one's getting refueled, but it shouldn't. Yeah, all the fuel should be pumping in here. And pretty soon we'll be running in excess of fuel for sure. We could probably build a 4th oxygen tank now that we're really kicking up with the Moxie. Let's see, the life support oxygen tank. We'll nuzzle him in right there. And then once our water tank gets full, we'll nuzzle in another 1 or 2 over here. So we can continue filling up our oxygen tanks as much as we can to get ready for this dome. All right, you all building this sensor tower. Yep, it's already built. Awesome. All right, pickup truck. Load that resource, please. And then you all start heading over here. And then we'll build another sensor tower. Right there. All right, remote. Right there. Pickup truck. That's an awful long haul. Nice, it can hold more and harvest faster. Let's have him load a metal. And what's that doing to our scanning? 406%, yeah, 258%. We'll really start uncovering this area really quickly, especially with multiple sensor towers in place. It'll also give us better advance warning for any storms that might be coming, which is never a bad thing. And yeah, we've got more than enough drones to do the work for sure. I do like the fact that our water is increasing. Doesn't work during cold waves, so hopefully, I don't think this particular section of the map dealt with cold. That's one thing that I wanted to avoid at all costs. I'm fine with meteors, I'm fine with dust storms, but one thing I'm not happy with is the cold. That's one thing that can definitely debilitate you.
Scanned. Anomaly found.
Nice, new anomaly, and it's an unlocker. RC Explorer, scan please. Hopefully we don't lose track of those rare metals that are just chilling over here. But we definitely got to get those on a rocket. Hopefully before this one takes off. So we will hold this one, plop down our rare metals like right beside it. Can this hold rare metals? Yeah, it can hold 30 rare metals, and we have how many over here that we found right by the metal? 30. So perfect amount. We can load up our pickup truck, which is about to get his next metal, on over here. We'll pick that up, drop that off, then our drones will be busy loading all 30 of our rare metals. We'll get some moolah for it, and everything will be awesome. All right, our remote rover is almost there. The dude is on a mission. Rocket is about ready to take off. That's his last fuel. So the rest of our fuel should be going to this second rocket. Once he gets his one metal, we'll tell him to turn away. There you go. All right, big boy, what I need you to do is unload your wares here, please. All right, pickup truck will be on the way to drop those off. That rocket, well, I thought that rocket was ready to go. Oh, that was the one returning back from Earth. Gotcha. All right, so everything is awesome. Now that we're getting a surplus of water, I don't want to start, I mean, we can build the dome for now, give our drones something to do. So the basic drone is 10 polymer. We've got 16. Maintenance is just a concrete. We've got 80 and 20. Something like that so they can work. Boom. All right, drones. You are on. Get to it. Load up your stuff. Hey. Why are you idle? We've got a dome to build. Oh, is that part of the rocket? No, you have no drones. Do you have drones? You have no drones. You have all my drones. Build my stuff, please. Build that dome. And luckily, we don't have to go too awful far on a connection. Yeah, drones are just going on over. Oh, it's being cleared. Okay. So once all the rocks are out of the way from the dome, all of our little buddies should start harvesting all the necessary materials. There they go. Now they're going to kick it into high gear. Everyone's going to be grabbing something. All right, pickup truck is almost on the way. And I think we'll end the episode by moving all of the rare metals. Must be nighttime. Yep, drones are turning on their headlights. This guy's getting ready to drop off his goods. Plop, plop. All right. Sensor tower can go on up. We want our pick 'em up truck to pick 'em up rare materials. Load everything, if you please.
Resources are low.
Yep, polymers, we gotcha. All right, so these guys are done with the sensor tower. All right, 274% boost.
Analyzed.
New text.
There's more to the barren environs of the
Explore
Red Planet than meets the eye.
AI and fuel compression. All right, so there's cargo space increased, and soil adaptation is going to be extremely necessary for a farm. That is for sure. So we'll do that. And then Explorer 8i. Nice, 100 extra research per soul for each RC Explorer. We've got one of those. Remove that from the queue. Drone swarm. We don't need extra drones as of now, but we do need, since we do have the RC Explorer, we can get more free research for that. So we'll keep that on, and then we'll do soil adaptation, just in case we find an anomaly that gives us a lot of bonus research. All right, remote control guys. Do we want to put another over here? I believe we do. Planetary anomalies. Oh, there we go. Project Atoll.
I aim to please your musical needs.
And right there. So that's going to be an expedition. We need 5 botanists for that. We need, let's see, multiple signals, the zone. So we need 3 drones, I guess, to go off on a mission for that. And 7 any crew. So those are 3 drones. We can do that one fairly quickly. 12-hour expedition. With the reduced need for fuel, that'll be okay. We're producing a lot of extra water. So fuel production should be fine, enough to sustain that. I kind of want to get the rare metals to Earth to get some money. But then what we can do is send this one on the expedition when he gets filled up and ready to go. So we're running low on power during the nighttime. Oh, man. Polymer blades. Control click. Go ahead and upgrade all of the wind turbines. How things coming with the dome? All 10 polymers are spoken for. We may need another supply depot for polymers, because we were working on the polymer factory. Yeah, once we can get that polymer factory up and running, we won't have to worry about polymers again, but we'll need people to work it, and we'll need actually people here. So we'll be on the struggle bus just for a little bit. Where's our drone? Chugging away. Pickup truck is still going very slowly towards the rare metals. Hopefully we can get an anomaly that gives us free science. Not allowed to outsource. Well, I didn't want to anyway, but it's good to know. Yeah, we'll definitely get these rare metals back to Earth so we can sell them, make some money, and maybe even outsource some more technology until we can start getting another science dome. That would be really, really handy to get through some of the tech. Plenty of concrete, plenty of metals. Yeah, all the metals are spoken for. Now everyone is just transporting concrete. But yeah, everything is going well. Let's go ahead and get our Explorer rover closer to here. Because if we do find an anomaly, we want to be right next door. Save some time that way. But yeah, not a bad dig whatsoever. Finally, our water tower is almost full. We'll be able to put our second water tower down, making plenty of oxygen. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 oxygen tanks, 4 batteries. I don't know if I want to go up to 4 water towers or not. We'll see how much water this dome requires to function. And this episode, I'll try to get this dome at least built. This episode, nice pickup truck, is picking up all of that rare metal that we found. Oh, no. Load the resource, please. I'm used to right-clicking. Yep, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Pick him up, truck. Yeah, that'll be very handy to get some more outsourcing going when we can, or at least keep the budget sane. Rare metals price 20 million. I don't know if that's for a full cargo load or not, but that's fine. All right, guy, go ahead and unload. Unload your resources, please. And this one is set to accept. Yep, exports are allowed. Dome is going up, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly but surely, the drones are building. If you build it, they will come, and they're coming to build the dome. We'll just connect this bad boy up. All the drones are coming to help that can. This is the first low-G hydrosynthesis, so the polymer factory is ready. Apartments would definitely be nice to fit more people into these domes. We'll work on that next bit of research. Research is going to be a little slow. Sector scanned with only metals found. Our next little plot of land is boosted by 300%. Don't know where our pick-em-up truck is. On his way. So yeah, dome should be built. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, we can get them. Nice. The water tower is now full.
Milestone achieved.
Nice. 500 free research for constructing a dome. Let's not rest on our laurels here, as we do need another water tower. Now that we're full up, go ahead and place it right there by the vaporator. Yes, dome complex. All right, that one's full of fuel. All we're waiting on is for the pickup truck to start depositing those rare metals. The drones should automatically start loading those up. Let's go ahead and connect this dome and see what kind of a pull it offers. Let's get it powered up as well. Now, I don't know if the water tower would provide it with power. Probably not, since we don't have a power cable to it. So let's just make a redundancy line. All right, sweet. So water tower going up, we'll be able to pocket more water. He was trying to build it and needed a recharge. We'll get power cables running, the dome with life support. All the rare metals are being loaded up. And did the drones grab it all? Oh, there they are. So yep, all the drones are packing up the rare metals. We can launch our rocket away. And we'll be making a lot of moolah for free. We didn't have to make this. Which that's the best kind of money. Money we didn't have to make. And a full cargo load too of rare metals. That's going to be very nice. All right, power cables running connected. We should have domes with life support. And then we'll get to see what kind of load the dome takes here. So 15 power, 1 oxygen, 1 water. So nice. It's increasing. Collecting minimum water flow. We'll start supplying the grid at 5 water. So once this has 5 water, it'll supply the grid. Oxygen is full and not draining, so we can sustain the dome for what we got. Rare metals should be loaded up. And as soon as they are, we'll take the rocket off and call it an episode. So next time we will be placing some apartments. Well, not apartments, but living spaces. We'll get the rare metal factory going. See what kind of people we need to run those sort of things. And get our first humans on Mars. Outstanding. Only a few more rare metals to go. Drones are working hard. Good to see. I like it. I like it a lot. Things are coming up Millhouse. All right, 7.5. It's increasing or providing water to the system. And it's the last rare metal going on the rocket. All right, pick 'em up, truck. Your job, if you choose to accept it, is load an electronic part. And then I need you to load a metal as well. Sweet. And then I need you to get over here.
And let us do the rest. Our songs are simply the best, and my hosting is too.
Unload that. Build our... Nope, that's a wind turbine. That's a wind turbine, not a sensor tower. Build a sensor tower. Really? You can't put a tower there. Uneven terrain like crazy. Well, where can we put? Right there?
Meteor shower incoming.
I mean, it would be beneficial. All right, put you there then. Pick them up, truck. Unload your resources here. Remote drone. Head on over here. 1 soul, 18 hours.
Sector scanned.
All right, so we've got some metals on the surface and underground metals. So a lot of metals over here. That's good to see. All right, how's our rocket? Is it ready to go? Almost. It's gathering exports here. Where did our rare metals go? We need you to load them on the rocket, please. We're out of polymers, so we need to take off quick, fast, and in a hurry. Where's our rare metals? We had 30. I only see 22. Did we use rare metals for something? Or are they carrying it? No? All right, I don't know. We want to get this launched, but I was hoping to get all of my rare metal. It's all off the pad. Oh, crap. Well, there they all are. Okay, let's launch this one then. Return to Earth, please, with your 22 rare metals. We'll need to send a... Yeah, we're running low on polymers for sure. So our next rocket might be the supply rocket. We'll load them up with polymers, and make sure that we start getting enough people here to run the polymer factory, because that seems to be our biggest hold right there. And then once this rocket's fueled up, we can get the other 8 rare metals away. I should have turned this one off and say don't accept exports, but that'll be fine. It'll be like a little kick. All right, sensor tower is being built. Sweet. All right. And I believe that is going to do it for me and this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Can be avoided. We don't have any lasers to shoot it down, but that's going to do it for me and this episode of Surviving Mars. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Surviving Mars video where we get our polymer situation straightened out, and then we'll send our first group of colonists. So, can't wait. Take care.